Hello, I'm Howard, pastor of the Roseville New Church, and welcome to Spiritual Shorts. Today I want to talk about how we face the difficult choices and decisions that we have to make in this life. It's a foundational belief in the New Church that religion is all about how we live, and the religious way to live is to do good. At face value, this seems pretty straightforward. After all, who intentionally sets out to do evil? But if religion is indeed about how we live, it must address life's pressing questions. Should I change jobs? Which school should I attend? And how do I respond when someone is disrespectful towards me? Now, you may search the Bible for direct answers to these questions, but you'll likely come up pretty empty-handed. Because the Bible doesn't provide explicit solutions for our modern dilemmas. The Bible's not about telling us how to think or what to think. But the Lord, through the Bible, is helping us to understand from where we should be thinking. What's motivating us? What is driving our decisions? Anyone who takes a few minutes to consider the situation should be able to recognize the two primary ways people think and make decisions. One, from the immediacy of the situation. How am I feeling in the moment? It's more of an instinctual approach. And the second way is to think from deeper-seated truths or principles, higher principles. While animals might react purely by instinct, we humans have been gifted the gift of deeper insights and understanding. We have the ability to consider the longer-term consequences of our actions. Consider for a moment the story of Adam and Eve. Their act of eating from the tree God told them not to, it's not about the fruit itself. It's a reminder of the dangers of relying solely on what we see and feel in the moment. They were guided to learn from a heavenly perspective, beyond just worldly experiences or what surrounds them in the moment. But in the moment, they chose the immediate gratification offered by the serpent. Some people think that being religious means ignoring the world or even rejecting science. But that's just like mistaking the lesson from Adam and Eve for one that teaches that we should not pursue knowledge. That's very far from what the Lord is trying to teach us. The scientific method itself relies on higher principles. That's why so much of the scientific method is designed to remove or at least minimize the personal or human biases in whatever results are to come. Whatever higher principles you may have, wherever they come from, let those principles be intentional ones you have chosen after much careful consideration, and let those principles guide your inner thoughts and deliberations. You will find the path before you will be far clearer than simply going from one, this feels good moment to the next. I'll leave you with this from the Psalms. I wait for the Lord. My soul waits and in His Word I find my hope. Feelings and experiences are a part of life, but let's ensure that our actions are also deeply rooted in our chosen higher principles. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Spiritual Shorts, and may God bless you.